just realized that it's been a while since the last time that I made a night routine video. In fact, I actually have never done one ever since I moved here, so I figured that it's gonna be fun to make one. So yeah, basically this is my night routine while living in Melbourne during the summer break. This is like later than afternoon, but it's not yet evening, I'd say. Usually at this time I would be editing most of the time, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna finish this up, and after that we can continue to the actual night routine. Okay, I'm done with the video. And by the way, if you're wondering, like, why am I starting my night routine when it's literally bright outside? It is because during the summer here, the sun sets at around 9 p.m. But I would still like start cooking dinner at around 6 p.m. That's why we're starting the night routine when it's literally doesn't look like nighttime outside. Now I'm about to go out just for a bit. I'm about to run some errands. Well, they're not exactly like important errands, so please don't come at me and say that it's not even important errands, but I just need to get these stuff. And as for that, my friends are actually gonna come over to cook dinner with me again. I'm actually gonna take you guys with me for those errands. Back, people. I'm gonna show you guys what I got earlier. So first of all, I got a scented candle. I just figured that it would be really weird to make an aesthetic night routine video without lighting up a candle. The thing is, back home I usually light up my scented candle literally every single day, up until I found out that it's actually not good for your health and stuff like that. So like I minimize it into once every couple of days, or maybe like 3 times a week. The thing is, I still love to do it. Oh my god, this one, it says relax, and just by the name I can already picture how the smell would be like, and it's exactly like how I pictured it. It's a mixture of lavender and chamomile. It's so relaxing. It smells like aromatherapy. I also bought just some sharpeners. I don't use pencils, but this is for my lip liner. I bought this coffee bean. When I first got here, this is the first brand of coffee bean that I bought, and I really like it. I tried another brand and I want to try more brands, but I want to come back to this one first because I just really like it. It says that it's from Brazil/Colombia. It has a hint of sweet chocolate and caramel. But your girl is smart enough to get herself a whole coffee bean that is not yet grinded, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. And I also went to the convenience store to get soy milk for the coffee. And that is it. This is my errands. Hey! I think I mentioned in my last video that we've been cooking together ever since the summer break for like at least once a week, and it's mostly for dinner, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're going to the groceries for a bit because we need to get some of the ingredients first.
Yang cantik, yang cantik.
We're gonna cook a roasted whole chicken with roasted potatoes and roasted Brussels sprouts. We tried the roasted potatoes recipe from TikTok a couple of days ago for New Year's Eve, and it was so good. So
We're make it again.
yes, I was literally already craving for it the next day after we made it. Change of plans, we're not roasting the Brussels sprouts.
No, we will.
Oh really?
Yeah, later.
Okay. Rani! Cooked an entire feast and we had nothing to celebrate. By the way, it's not just the two of us. One of our other friends, Ina, is coming here too. So we're not gonna eat all of this just for us. Yes. Hi! She just went back here yesterday. Dinner and I am back in my room. I'm actually about to like clean up my makeup and take a shower, skincare, stuff like that. But before we get into that, let's clean up this space because I haven't washed the dishes solely because I've run out of the dishwashing liquid and I just bought it earlier when I went to the supermarket to get the ingredients with my friend. So yeah, I'm gonna clean this up real quick. You guys have to take a look at the view. It is 8:45. It's supposed to be sunset and it was bright all day, so I thought the sunset would be pretty and orange and stuff. But no, it's so cloudy and it's been like that for the past couple of days. Like there's always cloudy moment, which I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty depressing for a view. Okay, it's time to take off my contacts and wipe off all this makeup. I'm still using this cleanser, the usual. I already feel so bare without my eye makeups. Okay, I'm done with wiping off the makeup. I'm gonna take a quick shower and then I'm gonna get into my pajamas. Okay, this is probably one of my favorite parts of my night routine, which is putting on my skincare. And let's not talk about how you've probably seen me wearing this pajama because I know for sure that I've worn this in my last night routine video, I think. And I've probably worn it on another one of my videos, but this is probably my favorite one. So of course I'm gonna wear it again in another video. Okay, yes, I know that you can see my face is breaking out. I think the breakout phase has passed. It's now like the healing phase. Of course, I was hesitant about filming a night routine video because it requires me being barefaced completely to make it like super realistic, which is what I want. But again, it's fine to not have good skin days, so okay, the first thing that I'm gonna do is, of course, cleanse my face with my facial cleanser. I'm still using this Bio Essence one from Indonesia. I always have anyone who goes back to Indonesia to bring one for me because they don't have it here in Aussie. Okay, I'm not gonna dry my face just yet because I'm gonna continue with exfoliating, and I'm currently using Dermalogica Daily Milfoliant. Even though it says daily, the dermatologist suggested that I use it like once every 3 days. It is such a gentle exfoliator because I have a really sensitive skin, and on top of that, my skin was also irritated because like even though my skin was irritated, I still need to get rid of the dead skin cells. My skin actually feels so fresh right now. I'm gonna start with a toner. I'm also still using this toner by True to Skin, which is an Indonesian local brand. It's a soothing and hydrating toner. It has worked wonder on my skin. It saved my skin multiple times. I'm not even exaggerating. I like to just like dab it on my face like this. Next up, I got this small sample from Dermalogica. It's their Age Bright Clearing Serum. So the thing is, I actually just went there for a treatment last week and I really love their service. I love their suggestions and their products have been good on my skin. That serum is supposed to be like clearing acne and breakouts and evening skin tone, unclogging pores. I like to let it sit on my skin until it's fully absorbed before I move on to my last step. When I was planning this video originally, I wanted to do a sheet mask, but since I'm still like trying to build my routine and make my skin get used to the new routine, I don't want to like introduce too many new stuff, because like if I do that, I feel like the skin would just be like surprised sort of, and they wouldn't react well to all those new products. The last step would be moisturizer, because that serum contains a little bit of active ingredients, so I need to moisturize my skin. And I'm also using Dermalogica's, and I swear this is not sponsored or anything, but I actually tried this one first, and believe me, even though this is just a moisturizer, I tried like more than 5 brands, and they're all supposed to be like safe brands for sensitive skin, but none of them worked on my skin. They either made my skin red or caused more breakouts. They didn't give me any moisturizing effect at all, but this was the first one that didn't cause redness on my skin, and eventually it moisturizes my skin too. So that's why I was like encouraged to go to their clinic and try the treatments and their skincare regime. I know that I said that that was supposed to be the last step, but I actually still have one more, which is just lip balm. And we're done. I usually use spot treatments after my moisturizer, but I would look insane in front of the camera, so I'm not gonna do that until I finish filming this video. I actually don't have a kettle or a smaller pot, so that's why I boiled water just to make a cup of tea with this huge pot. I actually really like to drink green teas. I don't drink it every single day, and it's not necessarily a part of my night routine, because sometimes I would drink it in the morning or in the afternoon, whatever I feel like on that day. But I just ate a very greasy dinner. We used a lot of butter, so I feel like this is a good way to like refresh and detox. This is the last part and definitely my favorite part of my night routine. I've been on a reading slump. I'm gonna admit that. I haven't read in like months, and then one day my friends asked me to join them to just go to the library and bring our own books and read, and ever since then I've been like on a reading streak, because I just can't stop right now. And again, I'm gonna show you guys some of the books that I have right now because I feel like I've never done something like this, and I'm just so excited about my books right now. I love fantasy books, and if you like fantasy books too, I really recommend all these books. But if you're also a fantasy geek, I feel like you would probably think like, girl, you're left behind. These are all old stuff, but nevertheless. The first one is the Shadow and Bone trilogy. It's on Netflix, but it wasn't like made exactly like the books, because they kind of mix the Shadow and Bone storyline with the other books. You'll get it if you've read it, or like at least you're a big fan of it. But yeah, I just finished reading all 3 of these books, and I've actually read the Six of Crows duology, and I actually read it like last year, so yes, I didn't read it in order. And I've also read the King of Scars duology, but I didn't bring that one because it's in Indonesia. But I have the second book here, and I just finished this one. I love this one too. I love the main character of this book. And after that, I actually have this A Court of Thorns and Roses series. Right now I only have 2 of it, but there's 5 books, and I've been really intrigued to try this book because I've heard like a lot of good things about it, especially from people who love fantasy books. When I posted this book on my Instagram story, actually one of my followers replied to my story and reminded me about the author, because she has like certain view of what's been happening in this world, and I didn't know, which was my fault because I should have done more research. But I've actually ordered all the books, even though I only have 2 right right now. The 3 are on its way, so I'm still gonna read this, but I'm not gonna purchase any more of her books. So yeah, I'm just stating this out there in case some of you are gonna comment and let me know about what's going on. I'm currently still reading this one, but I have this one ready for once I finish this one so that I can immediately start on the second book. Ideally, I like to go bed at 10 p.m. so that I can wake up early the next morning. But lately, because I told you that the sun sets at almost 9 p.m., Isha is at almost 10:30 p.m. So like, I still have to wait for Isha to go to bed. I usually just kill my time with reading. I would read until at 10:30 or 11, and after that I would go to bed. So yeah, this is it. This is my current night routine, more specifically my summer night routine. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't, and I hope you guys stick around.